is my slam time. Gonna bust up your behind. This is my slam time. Gonna mess up your whole mind. This is my slam time. Gonna bust up your behind. This is my slam time. Gonna mess up your whole mind.
Hello and welcome to another EWA classic match. I'm joined as always by Taylor Osborne. And that was very brief. And yeah, we're covering the continuation of the EWA Championship Tournament to crown the first ever champion. The tournament was a weird one. I think the original plan was to do 2 Fatal 4-Way semi-finals, but due to like IRL stuff and people dropping out, we've ended up with 2 triple threat semi-finals. So this is the first one of the 2. And then the winners will go into the final, which will also be featured in the series. I figured because it's such a short tournament in terms of number of rounds, just include the semis, because it is interesting to see how we got to our first champion.
Yeah.
So without further ado, let's. So we haven't covered all the first round matches. So if we see someone we haven't seen before, we'll try and realise and explain how they got here.
I mean, we'll try.
We'll try. But
Yes.
This is Tommy Gunn. Tommy Gunn actually beat Ibeza, if I remember correctly, in the first round. It was my debut match.
Yeah.
So we've seen that one.
Yeah. I was going to say, I remember seeing that one.
Yep.
From El Paso, Texas.
With the submission. With the sneaky submission, because he didn't think he could pin me. I'm on to you.
Yes.
I'm on to you, Tommy Gunn. I want a rematch in 2K22.
Careful, careful, he might just show up. You never know.
Compete in the same ring at the same time is a real treat.
I'll fight him and lose again.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
And I'd add that he certainly has
Still got commentary on, and we're in the old school Monday Night Raw arena. We always keep commenting on this. We're getting close. We are getting close to the arena reveal. We promised it in a couple of videos now. We are getting close. It's someone's in the match that we definitely want in the call, and they're hard to get a time together with, but it should be coming. Should be coming. I'm just going to go ahead and say it this weekend. All being well, it'll be this weekend, but you know, all is not always well, and all doesn't always go to plan. So if it doesn't happen, just have patience. The arena is coming. If you like the arena though, or you want to see the arena, there's a version of it in yesterday's video, which was an introduction to Taylor Osborne, the character.
Yes.
So, anyway, here's Owen White, our resident giant. Oh, there you go. It says it on the screen. Lovely.
Yeah.
I don't think we covered his first round,
the
did we?
chains. No, I think it's the first time he's on.
Yeah, and honestly, I can't. He's the only one of the 3 I can't remember who fought in the first round. But we didn't feature it, so it's obviously not someone who's still active now.
No.
No,
That's also one of.
go on.
Huh?
No, go on.
I was about to say. It's one of the things we also covered with when we first starting it. It's like we're going to be every now and then we're going to have a bit of a miss.
What's happened to
Oh my
Shane?
god. Oh my god. Yeah, 2K. But no, every now and then there is going to be a match that's not going to appear or something. And it's either the person's not with us or it's not really a necessary step. Because we want to try and cover as much history as we can before we actually get to the big, current version of EWA, I guess you could say.
Which is just under 4 months away from
There you go.
actual current videos, like new videos going up. The Destroyer, of course, beat our good friend Blackbane in the first round. We saw that match. We were joined by Amir for that.
Yes, and after we rewatched it, we had to console him.
Yes. Oh. Did you hear that? Yeah!
I'm excited. I've noticed that on my streams. I've noticed with 2K19, every now and then, and it's not always the same entrance. You'll have like this one random fan just like that, really excited.
Destroyer's got one fan. Good to know.
Yeah, he's got that one person.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, and I'm gonna say I don't think I've said it. I don't know if I even told you. There's one real big thing on my wish list for 2K22.
Mm-hmm.
I want the Thunderdome.
Yeah, I think we did talk about it because you said there's a lot you could do with the screens. I read somewhere, and I never read the article. I think I was busy and was just sort of, you know, doing a very quick scroll, and then sort of got busy and didn't get a chance to check it. They've mentioned the Thunderdome, apparently 2K, in some sort of interview with one of the developers or something. So they've either confirmed, denied, or hinted, and I don't know which. And yeah, it would be fun.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. It'd be fun, but it'd feel a bit empty without like the authentic. I know it's pre-recorded, but they've done quite a good job of just the background crowd noise. It'd feel a bit weird without that, I think. It could be fun for like a one-off, you know, like something special.
True.
Empty arena match or something.
We'll have it for our, I don't know, we're on a boat event.
It's a lonely island hosting us for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, we should probably talk about what's going on in the match. Big Boy is on the floor.
I noticed oh my god, the Destroyer just jumps across. I noticed like Tommy Gunn, the Destroyer, had a plan, and it's still apparently a plan. He just used Tommy Gunn just used the Destroyer as a weapon. They've targeted. They've used their head. Like,
yeah,
get the big giant. Like, it's smart.
Yep, definitely. 100% agree. Oh, you're coming out here, boy.
He wanted his. Oh well.
And of course, I hate to do the Michael Cole bit, but I should mention referee's not counting. No countouts or DQs on triple threats.
Yes. Don't worry, I find I do the same thing whenever they...
Yeah, it's worth mentioning just in case anyone is relatively new to the concept of wrestling in general and hasn't seen many triple threats. Because obviously the reason being, if Owen White gets disqualified, who wins? You know, like, I've always assumed that's the reason why there's never any DQs, because, like, what do you do if someone gets disqualified or counted out? Like, a disqualification's one thing, because you can give the win to the guy he hit with the chair, but if he gets counted out, who of the other two wins? Like, it's just a weird one, isn't it?
No, it is.
This is what I do, I see it on you.
Yeah. Fun little fact for you, the first triple threat in WWE, well, at least on pay-per-view, did have DQ.
Yeah, I can believe that before they, like, figured out it was a bad idea.
Yeah, well, it was originally an ECW, and we all know what ECW sort of had with DQs.
Yeah.
But yeah, WWE, so like, because it was when the faction wars just started up. Savio Vega versus Crush versus Farouk. Oh, jeez. Oh, White just belted him.
Yeah, bring a kendo stick in, will you?
He don't need a weapon, he is a weapon.
I know. Big Boy throwing folks around. Look at the damage at the moment. Absolute domination by Owen White. Destroyer's having a really rough time.
And they did attack him at the start. Like, they went for it.
Oof.
He chucked a Taylor.
Oh, good counter there, blocking that.
Got a little something brewing here.
What happened? Oh, he
don't know, but there's a kendo stick in play. He's trying to interrupt the move, but no dice.
It's not happening.
Oh, he takes the kendo. Oh my god, this is a really good display by Owen White.
Yeah.
For the first time we've seen him as well. It's not his first match in EWA. It's the first time he's featured in this series. It's making a good impression.
Yeah. Definitely the resident giant.
Yeah, and playing the part well, you know, like, you're taking a risk creating a giant because you've got to be dominant, haven't you? And so far, so good.
Just a matter of time now before this superstar goes for the finisher.
It looked like he chopped him but fell down. Like, he was racking on. Look at Tommy Gunn's health now.
I know, right?
Like,
and can confirm, Tommy Gunn's pretty good. Personal experience, he's pretty good. You know? And he's only one of the two people that Owen White is basically wrecking at the moment. Oh, mistimed the clothesline though. There we go, Destroyer's got the upper hand.
He's looking at it.
You better hope he can use it right. Oh, hang on.
I'll tell you what, Owen White must be, if he doesn't win this match, he must be lamenting the fact that it's not a one-on-one all the way through the tournament, because it seems like he'd have either of these guys number one-on-one.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. The bloom's off the rose. The alliance might be over after that. I admit that looked like an accidental shot, but Fuller didn't feel like one. Like,
no. He didn't even see it coming.
I know, right? They're the ones that get you, as they say.
Yep.
Reverses that one.
I always, like, it's such an asinine statement, the ones that get you are the ones you don't see coming, like, obviously, can't block it. But I always took it to mean, like, they're the ones that get you good, like, they're the ones that hurt you kind of thing, like, Inji or whatever.
Yeah.
But it could just be a really asinine comment, that. Yeah, the ones they hit you with are the ones where you're not looking. It's like, well, yeah, duh.
Yeah. Except in video games, I know we've talked about it before. So like sometimes it's hilarious. You'll see someone actually counter a move that's coming for them. It's like,
yeah,
you couldn't see that in a million years, but of course, you know, the person can.
I've been saying for years that a wrestling game. What the hell? 2 shots to the ref, and it would have been a third, but Owen White got in the way. But yeah, a wrestling game where you actually did the match in first person and then have the option to save a replay that's from this sort of camera angle with camera cuts and stuff would be really fun, because multi-man matches and stuff would be absolute carnage. You'd be like, hey, I've got the win, and then you'd just turn around to check where the other guy is and just eat like a super kick or something. It'd be great. You'd have jump scares in a wrestling game. It'd be amazing.
Yeah. That's streaming content right there.
Right?
Like,
it'd be double content for us as well, because we could upload like the actual matches with people's voices included, and like then a version that's the replay without anyone's voices, and like it'd be 2 separate types of content. We'd have like the show for EWA, but we'd also have like a funny moments from this week kind of clip show where it's like someone turns around into a super kick and screams. Like, it'd be great.
Peaky so-and-so, I know what he was trying to do.
Yep.
Kill him all.
Yeah. There's another attempt.
Oh, onto the chair. Onto the chair. He goes like 9 stomps in a row.
Wouldn't get away with that these days.
What a weak chair shot that last one was.
Stick with what's working for you.
The last 2 sort of made up for it, but.
Yep.
This could be it for him, guys.
Tommy Gunn not afraid though, getting straight back in. Oh, good dodge. No, can't dodge that one.
Nope. No, it's
this is
Owens.
Consistent dominance as well. He's not let up at all.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Destroyer's awake behind him though. Oh no, off the rope. Oh, nice!
Oh.
Good combo. But Tommy Gunn's recovered. Oh! Oh, I'd have gone for the pin there. I'd have gone for the pin. Maybe I'm not as honourable as Tommy Gunn, but I would have gone for the pin, 100%.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know why I'm taking that victory, thank you.
I would have went for the 3 before I even finished rolling.
The referee would have been up to 2 before he even hit the floor on the outside. Like, for me.
Oh, yeah.
He misses on that one.
Especially if it was like this sort of thing where one of them is so dominant. Oh, God, no.
Okay. He's thought better of it, that's good.
Fall.
I think we just saw an AA on the outside and then Destroyer fell down as well. Yeah, both men are down. Owen White dominating and he's not even involved in the fight at the moment.
Oh, there he is. I was wondering, it's like, where is someone?
Yeah, they were both down for a second then. Oh! Oh! The strat!
Oh!
But too slow getting in, Destroyer. Too slow. He's like, no, I'm just not getting in. Oh, yeah.
If I don't go in, he can't pin me.
There was the eventuality.
Yeah.
Oh! That would have been it. Ooh. Another spear. That would have been it if he'd have hit that. Good block by Tommy Gunn.
Hang on. Big suplex.
I know how that feels.
Step through.
That ain't pretty. He's going for the pin, but Destroyer's up. What's Destroyer doing?
He's also silly.
Destroyer just let... Wait, it's elimination!
Oh, it's elimination!
Oh, I didn't even know! Oh, that explains the consistent double teaming. Like, normally, you'll turn on each other before the you get to that first pinfall attempt, but no, that explains it. Oh, so, yeah, Owen White feeling rightly aggrieved, I would think, with that. And now Destroyer goes through? No, Tommy Gunn kicks out. That was very close.
Like, that was one of those, like, why wasn't he doing it? It was like,
I'll tell you what.
Makes sense.
I'll tell you what, that spear that Tommy Gunn blocked, I reckon if Owen White would have hit that, he could have pinned them both back to back and just won the match.
Oh, easily.
Like, he had them both banged to rights. Like,
Like, Destroyer wasn't going to get up real quick from that. There's no way.
He's displaying classic offense here.
But now it's down to 1-on-1. Destroyer versus Tommy Gunn.
Right now. Yeah, you're not gonna win
The man who beat me to get here against the man who beat him here to get here.
dominant as this guy.
These two should be very happy
Yes.
that, hold on, cover. That Owen White can't just run back into the ring and lay weights. Look.
Yeah. As much as that feature would get abused, I feel like it would still be fun if that could happen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, once you've recovered, you can come back in. And maybe, like, you get a certain amount of time and then,
one
like...
move each.
Or maybe you get, like, a certain amount of time while, like, a bunch of referees run out or something and drag you away, or, you know, into a cutscene or something. Like, but you get, like, a bit of time where you get to carry on fighting before you get dragged off to the back. It'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, that'd be great. A cutscene where a bunch of referees come out and just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, German suplex, is he going to get wrist control?
Yeah.
There it is.
Boom!
Get screwed.
That's it.
We all know what that is.
That's it. If you can pin Owen White with that, you can pin the Destroyer. Owen White's a beast. We've just seen that. Taking nothing away from the Destroyer, but Owen White was on a different level in that match.
Plus, you know, again, it's way he got dominated. Like, the Destroyer was pretty destroyed up to that point.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
just call it how it is. Like,
Both were, honestly. Like,
yeah.
I would
was a
say,
big move away from ending.
lucky escape
that's
for
it.
Tommy Gunn, in that Owen White probably deserved to win that match. Even luckier escape for whoever wins the other semi-final when we watch that, because they're going to have to face the winner of this one-on-one, and I would not have wanted to fight Owen White one-on-one after this.
And I know one of the people that are in it, and I can tell you right now, yes, relief would be felt.
you know him quite well, I believe.
Yes.
But yeah, really good match, and told her, like, I think that's one of our proudest early moment telling a story through the match of these two. Like, they knew. I'm not sure if they were face. I feel like Tommy Gunn was face. I'm not sure about Destroyer, but it didn't matter. What mattered was they knew who the threat was in this match. They knew the rules. They knew it was elimination, which we didn't, but they did. And so they knew that they could get away with working together and then fighting for the win. And they carried it off well, but then Owen White carried his portion of the story of having to be dominant. That story is rubbish if he just gets beaten down for 2 minutes and pinned. But they all three pulled it. I'm not saying they pulled it off as in it was scripted and they were told that was what they had to do, but they each played their role perfectly in a legitimate match, like, at the end of the day.
I think I'm going to go out on a limb. I think this is the first match in the series we've done where there is a solid story being told that isn't like some sort of like fixing. Like, we've seen the whole formation of Unhinged and all the rest of it, but as we've had to sort of explain on it, the fix is in on that stuff. Everyone involved in the match is all sort of agreeing on things. We're all in the same chat. We're contributing to the story we are writing. Like, there's no real competitive win-loss sort of thing with it. This was three individuals that none of that happened with. They were all going in to win.
Yeah, this was EWA title tournament, like
the
first ever EWA champion. Like, this was the big one. Like, no one was agreeing to, like, there's no way Owen White was agreeing to get eliminated first but put up a good fight. You know, like, no one was doing that. That was all real, kind of thing. And that's
and it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Probably my favourite match start to finish that we've watched so far. Like, the end of the first Taylor and Garcia one, amazing. But there was some wonky bits in that match that, start to finish, the match wasn't as good as this one, I would say. But just maybe the ending was a lot better than any individual spot in this match. But overall, this is probably my favourite match we've watched so far. It was really good. Like I say, story told. No complaints. Like, honestly, don't know what they lost the half star
for. That one person over there had to go to the toilet, and they sort of controlled a whole section of that crowd.
Okay. I was going to say it wasn't in the
Tokyo. No idea how this. Yeah, well, that works too. I honestly have never. That's one thing touching on. So, like as I said, I've never been able to figure out how they do this 5-star rating in the game, because I've had some real barn burners with some people, and my end of it was only because they're individual. So this is what it could be, because he got eliminated, wasn't actually part of the end results.
Yeah, but here's a big one as well, that has a big effect. The bottom one, move variety. Sometimes you just find yourself throwing similar moves out, and you can actually start losing points, and it's an individual rating. I really wish, well, I say wish, like the franchise is dead. I hope that they transition it. If they're going to keep a star rating, it should be a combined star rating for how good the match itself is, rather than... Because in this game, one person can have a 5-star match and one person can have a 0-star match. And that makes no sense. The match has a star rating. It's never made any sense to me, that.
The only reason I can think it's made sense, because if you look down the bottom, you got that little logo where it's in-game currency.
Yeah, I get that.
Earning, that's the only reason I can think of it.
All they'd have to do...
That currency is like...
All they'd have to do, in my opinion, to make that different, though, is make the star rating a combined thing, and keep all of this individual. That's it. Done.
Yeah.
That's
perfect.
Easy. Solved, you know. So yeah, they can still have the little in-game currency and have a combined star rating that tells you how good the match was. It'd have to be harsher though. It's kind of too easy to get a 5-star match, honestly. Like, I know this one's 4.5, but all you have to do is make sure every time you do a move, you've pushed a different directional button and what have you, and you'll get a 5-star match if you win pretty much every time.
Hit a few extra signatures, hit
Yeah.
a few extra finishes, do a couple extra fly about the rings, and like 5-star.
Yeah, pretty easy. So it'd have to be a bit of a tougher task, but I think you know it won't be too difficult to pull off. But we'll wait and see. Point is, this was definitely an instant classic. I agree. Let us know in the comments what's been your favourite match so far, since we've brought that up. But this is definitely my candidate for best match of the catch-up series so far.
Yeah, easy. I no disagreement from me on that.
And like I say, coming up next, we hopefully have the debut of the EWA Arena. But before that should be a weekend. Before that, if you've not seen the introduction to Taylor Osborne that went up yesterday, check that out. And then tomorrow, we're just going to have the uncut, uncommentated, just purely just to enjoy entrance in all its glory of Taylor Osborne. I think that's one of the best ways of getting your character across in pro wrestling is the entrance. So it's such a big factor. So it'll be fun to just see that uninterrupted. Like, we had the entrance yesterday, but it had the wrong music because it was kind of live to tape, and we were talking over it. Yeah, it's going to be much better just experiencing it. So yeah, definitely check out yesterday's.
Beautiful entrance.
Pardon?
It is such a beautiful entrance.
Yeah, if you do say so yourself.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it is. It is a very good
biased.
entrance. I'll have to make sure I get the drop right. It's been a while since I've edited your music onto your entrance, but I'll make sure I get it right.
I'm particular with that, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'll end up, if it's wrong, I'll message you.
Hey, so am I. Don't worry. Like, you ain't the only one. But yeah, I think we'll leave this here. But make sure you subscribe was the message of that story, so you don't miss what's coming up. We've also obviously got the other semi-final and the final of this tournament, and loads of other stuff. The ECW first champion hasn't been crowned yet. That's coming up soon. I don't know beyond that what else. I know one other match, but I don't want to say anything about it because it's potential spoilers for something that's coming up. But I know there's one other match I definitely want to cover in the near future. But beyond that, we're just going to be playing it by ear and seeing what we come across that we feel the need to feature. So just stay tuned. Leave a like. It's great to get that support. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye.